Hi folks, in this episode we finally make it over to the Mediterranean for our first charter in Sardinia, Italy. This was a very special trip for us as it was also our very first time to Italy and we had long wanted to try sailing in the Med.
For this charter, we joined a ragtag group of non-sailors and folks we had sailed with before. And like our prior charters, we try out something different. This time on a true condomaran, a Bali 4.2.
This boat was the complete opposite of the Kinetic 62 performance catamaran we had just sailed in Fiji. More geared towards slow cruising and oriented to comfort at anchor. With 8 adults on a 42-foot catamaran, we're going to show you if this small boat, was adequate.
We're going to also show you how Med cruising is a completely different experience from the Caribbean or South Pacific. It's more of a cultural experience focused on the culinary and historical aspects of the destinations we stopped at.
Cultural experience, all right. We also discuss something we've never experienced while cruising, something that we'll call the sausage boat phenomenon.
So come along with us as we show you our first experience in the Med. Welcome to Second Wind Adventures, where we start the next chapter in our life, where retirement can be fun, exciting, and challenging.
Follow along with us as we continue to transition from our regular full-time work life to a more flexible lifestyle that includes cottage living, adventure travel, and our dream to circumnavigate the globe on the sailing catamaran.
This is us, Alina and Monty. We would love if you joined us so that we can share with you the trials of achieving our goals.
So let's pick up from our last episode where we just spent 10 days on Kinetic 62 performance catamaran in the remote Yasawa Islands of Fiji. 2 weeks later, we headed all the way around the other side of the globe to the Italian island of Sardinia. On the map, Sardinia is a large island just west off the coast of Italy and just south of the French island of Corsica in the Mediterranean.
We start off in the northeastern tip of Sardinia, and we travel by air to Olbia via Munich, Germany. From Olbia, we head to the town of Porto Aranci, about 30 minutes north of Olbia. We're in Italy. We just landed and we're headed toward Olbia, where we're gonna be.
Where are we?
Ciao!
Finally,
Italy.
Sardinia.
Yeah. As we drive from the airport to our hotel, you'll notice how arid and rugged the landscape is in Sardinia. Kind of reminds me of desert areas around Palm Springs, California, except right on the ocean.
For 2 nights before our charter started, we stayed just outside of Porto Aranci in a rural country hotel resort near the coast. It was just the thing to get caught up on sleep and get over the jet lag from traveling from Canada.
Good morning. It is Friday, 4 a.m. Italy time. This is where we're staying. Take a look. This is a nice, really nice place here. And this is our view. Very scenic. We just had breakfast and we're going to see what the beach looks like.
There's our hotel up there in the hill in the distance. Parking lot to the public beach. So let's walk along to the beach, see where it heads. I feel like I'm walking through a rural neighborhood to get to the beach.
It does feel very, rural.
Here we are, Golfo Aranci. I think that's how you say it anyway. And it's the first day, full day here in Italy. Out on the big island of Sardinia. What's really cool about this is that we're in a very rural neighborhood. Show you in a second, but behind us is a hotel up on the hill, and we just walked down the beach. It's not too far. It's not exactly a, really close hotel, but very rural here, and pretty small little beach over in the corner, which you'll see in a second, but great view of the Mediterranean. And so we're just going to go explore around the beach for a second. very quiet neighborhood around here, but it's beautiful. So just turn the camera and you'll see everything else. Okay, we're here at the San Giovanni Agriturismo, and we're here to have dinner tonight, the group of us. Apparently it's farm to table, very country, rustic, and rural Italian is what I can say. So look forward to tonight's multi-course dinner set up by Mike, thankfully. And,
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Lisa. And so we'll see how many courses we get through before I fall asleep at the table, because we're still very jet lagged. Okay, so we have the wine on the table, the fresh breads on the table.
The grapefruit.
Yeah,
Juice.
the palate cleansing grapefruit juice or whatever that was. And so, yeah.
What?
The starters,
Oh, okay.
roasted vegetables.
There's no.
Wow. It's a prosciutto.
We found out, like I don't even have to.
Chicken. Gnocchi. Oh,
Is
gnocchi.
Christmas tomato with
You know, like a lasagna and like ravioli. Right?
Okay.
Okay, so what do you think about the pasta dishes?
They're phenomenal. This is a ravioli with cheese, and they said that it has some lemon and orange inside. It's really, really tasty.
Don't think about.
All right,
And
get on the hatch and tell us what you think.
I already told you, I know.
Come on, make that Mark Wien's face.
I think you need to practice that.
Yeah, food orgasm.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, here's the carne, the pork with roast potatoes. Who's going to take the first sample? So tell us about the texture and the pork that you're eating.
The texture. It looks good.
Yeah?
Looks nice
Is
and
the
moist.
skin crispy? Is the meat tender?
Listen. It's good.
All right, it's good. Nice meeting you. So Greta, what is for dessert?
Okay, so we have three kind of dessert, homemade. We have seadas. Seadas is a typical dessert of Sardinia. It's a fried pasta, fried raviolo with cheese inside, then honey in cover up. Or we have the same pasta of the first one, but with ricotta and chocolate inside. Or we have lemon sorbet to drink, and if you like, I can put on myrto. Myrto is a digestive from Sardinia. It's a cherry, something like mirtillo.
Okay, thanks, Greta.
Okay, thank you.
I'll have one of each. So we're now here at the marina, and this is our Bali open space 4.2 that we're going to be on for the next week. You know, not as big as a 62-foot kinetic, but definitely looks spacious, nice and wide. And there's the rest of the team there. So 8 people on this boat.
we just brought our luggage. We're gonna take the Bali 4.2. It's not ready yet. They're cleaning it, so we have to come back. But we're gonna go provision.
The fish market. This is where we're gonna get some fresh caught produce.
Trying to find a large supermarket turned out to be quite a hike across town. but at least it gave us a chance to see the rest of it by foot.
Okay, we're off the dock. Hey Barnesy, we're off the dock. What do you think? Good, eh? Got your position there on the dolphin seat, princess seat. Okay, there's Captain Gordo and first mate. Oh, you got another, okay.
Got another boy.
Yeah, I got another boy. And there's Lisa. Okay. What a nice departure from Porto Aranci. So it looks like you're pretty relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We put all the groceries away, I put the clothes away, and yeah, just chilling a little bit.
How's the view from here?
Oh, it's amazing. It's really nice. I'm actually, maybe I expected something else, but this is beautiful. Look at this.
I know, it's a nice view, huh?
It's beautiful. Yeah.
So let's have a look at the planned route after leaving the base in Porto Aranci. In total, it was about 200 nautical miles, with the first leg being fairly short as we left the base at about 1:30 p.m. and needed to set anchor before dark.
Our route would take us northwest to the Maddalena Marine Park, with the final destination on the south side of Corsica in an old fortress town called Bonifacio.
Where are we, guys?
We are in the Rasa
Giannuscio. You've only been here in Italy like 2 days. You should be able to. Rasa di Giannuscio.
Rasa di Giannuscio.
And you have to
Rasa di Giannuscio.
You know, you're giving me the what the f.
Oh,
What the f.
but the Rasa
do a new
di Giannuscio. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, and how was the anchoring today?
It's Rasa.
The Giannuscio.
The Giannuscio.
Yeah.
and it was
And the
Costanza.
anchorage was fun.
You know I can't post that, right? But look at it. Look at the scenery. We got super yachts behind us. Well, that's sort of a super yacht, mini super yacht. There's definitely one over there. There's another big one over there. I mean, check it out, man. So good. Okay, guys, it's Skipper Gordo and first mate Tracy, and it's our first day sailing. So give me some stats. How quick are we going?
We're just rocking it, like 3.6, 3.8.
Knots?
Knots, fast we've been is 4.5.
4.5.
And we have 10.5 knots of wind.
And 10.5. So you could say we're almost touching
Almost
50% of wind speed.
Yes.
On what kind of point of sail are we at right now?
We're pretty close to
On the starboard tack.
Yes. Are we under 30 degrees?
under 30 now.
No. No chance, eh?
No chance.
All right, so here we are.
Probably.
Our first day of leisurely condo cat sailing.
Oh, it just hit 4.4, party time.
Yeah, we got the self-tacking jib up and full main. So don't tack right now.
4.4.
Okay.
Yeah, and let's have a look at the full main. Full pin top main on this Bali 4.2. There's Lena doing some filming there. No trampoline, nothing but lounge area.
We're sailing. Not sure exactly where we're going. Where is our next destination? But I have it on the map here. I've never seen so many boats. Look at that! Look at all the sailing boats sailing at the same time. It's beautiful. Take a look around as well. That's awesome. I love it.
Okay, I take a look around. All right, coming up on a busy anchorage. We arrived at Coticchio, which is located within the Maddalena Marine Park. There were a variety of different boats, including day boats, runabouts, sailboats, and motor yachts. It proved to be a very crowded and difficult anchorage, with water depth at about 20 meters or 60 feet, very close to shore. So where were we before I ran out of batteries? I said something about this phenomenon being rather interesting here in the Med, that we have, like, in fact, like every single boat in front of us, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boats in front of us are all filled with guys. There's not a single woman on board. All monohulls. I mean, they got to be in close quarters. These boys are sharing bunks and stuff, and only 2 heads. So, from your perspective, why do you think this is happening?
I think it's because that's the reality. They're, Italian men, unsatisfied. Oh man, and we think that they're all gigolos and they get it on. I don't think so. This is the reality. They're here alone by themselves with their buddies. They're all guys, and all they do is they look at fish. Maybe they have a good meal and they drink, but that's about it. So I say, you know what we thought about Italians and all this gigolo thing, I don't know. I don't think it's true.
I think you're going to insult some of our Italian viewers out there.
Well, they're not proving me wrong, are they?
Well, you're going to get some comments, I think, on this one. Anyway, our boat's the only non-sausage boat here in the bay. So it's kind of weird. Oh, except for the families. There's some families over there. But anyway. But I swear to God, every single boat right in front of us is full of guys. It's all full of guys.
But it begs the question, what are the women doing?
What are the wives doing?
Maybe they know something I don't. So
they're all
maybe
they're all in
back.
Milan shopping high fashion stores, spending their money.
Maybe that's what they're doing, shopping. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, maybe. I don't know. But it begs the question, where are the women?
I don't know.
Why
That's
are
the
they
big question here in the Med.
How do you feel about that?
No, I'm just disappointed that there are other. How come you can't have booby boats instead of sausage boats?
You need to go join them.
No, I don't want to go join them.
Yeah, that's it. Because he would rather look at the boat full of young women rather than
Yeah, I'm disappointed that they're not booby boats.
The scenery's not as nice as...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for you.
Yes.
Sorry for you.
So we are
Yes.
full of gratitude.
Yeah, you
We don't mind.
We have,
We don't mind the sauce.
there's no problem.
Yeah, you guys don't mind the sausages.
Come along.
And Tracy, yes, every single Beneteau in whatever class of boat this is shaped like a sausage.
Yeah, so I thought it was
I
a
know, I was
mariner.
watching.
Pointing down.
I thought it was a mariner.
Sure it's not up.
Or, and then up. And then down. And then up. She said she just got it.
You just realized what I was talking about when I was talking to Lisa?
You gotta snort more of the mortadella. Come on.
Holy smoke, Lisa.
I think it's shots.
So you thought I was referring to monohulls as being in the shape of a sausage?
Oh my god.
And it just now.
But then again, can I
You know I'm going to put this on YouTube and all your friends are going to watch and say, what is with Lisa? Day 3.
what?
Day 3.
Day 3, I know. We're just leaving. We had quite an interesting evening here. It was quite entertaining. A
Yeah,
little
but-
bit noisy at night though, but yeah, there were a lot of boats.
So after leaving the sausage boat fleet at Coticchio, we headed towards the town of Maddalena. To Monty's relief, since the men on the other boats became very liberal with their use of bathing suits, the full moons were out throughout the evening.
Once again, with very low winds, we were forced to motor sail all the way to the town of Maddalena. Stopping in Maddalena gave us a chance to have some local Italian cuisine in an outdoor rustic setting amongst narrow streets paved with cobblestones. So good, and so much better than trying to cook on board for their various dietary preferences and restrictions.
It also gave us a chance to reprovision on some supplies at the local supermarket, which was a very short walk from our dock. One of the highlights of the trip was making the crossing to Corsica and visiting the historic town of Bonifacio. Bonifacio was one of the most scenic locations we've ever visited by boat, with the ragged cliffs and the fortress town perched on at the top.
However, it also proved to be one of the busiest and challenging moorings that we have ever undertaken, as you'll see. Space was very limited, and boats of all sizes were vying for both med moorings and dock space. There were also quite a few super yachts that you had to contend with.
This is one location where only drone shots from the sky can give you the sense of how scenic and beautiful this location is. We were in awe of the medieval architecture and the rich history of the location.
Okay, Gord, tell us where we are and what happened.
We are now in Bonifacio, finally, after a long, enduring, anchoring, mooring, med-mooring issue.
Mid-mooring issue. So tell us what happened when we came in. What did we have to do?
We came in, we thought we had a good spot. There was 2 anchor lines on the shore, 2 bolts on the rock that we were going to tie to. But as it turns out, one was being used by the other boat. So when we had one that went out to the anchor for med mooring, and we had to bring it crossways. And when that happened, we fouled the prop, and we couldn't move with one of the motors, one of the engines.
So we drifted into our neighbors.
We drifted into our neighbors, and then we finally got that sorted out, went underwater, got it temporarily tied off, went underwater and got it unhooked from the motor as it wrapped around 2 different ways.
Yeah, great. So you had to be Mr. Scuba Pro.
Hold my breath. Yeah, we I had one foot on the rudder and the other foot on the drive, and was able to pull the one side of the rope free, and then the other one was easier once these guys loosened it off.
Yeah.
So now we're good. We got the 2 stern lines
secure,
on,
yeah.
and one bow line which Monty put into.
Yeah, so you had me and Mike in the dinghy looking for the anchor out front for the bow, and then you were at the helm trying to maneuver and back the boat in and away from the wall.
And then that's when we lost the motor.
That's when we lost the motor. So let's have a look at what this med mooring looks like. So we got actual metal cleats or anchors, shore anchors, right on the wall, and we've attached 2 stern lines, one to port, one to starboard. There are neighbors over there, but in the front.
And then Monty's fancy bridle.
Yeah, I had to jury rig a bridle since there was only one line. And here are some of the other hard workers having a beer. And so here you can see our mooring line, rolling hitch there, and the actual anchor goes out front. And so we had to jury rig this so that we were straight. Right, Barnsey?
Yes.
She was a good help. Passed me the line when I was in the dinghy. And there we are.
If we had 2
We had 2, it would be better.
Been golden,
But there's only 1. So we had to make 2. Some of the things you got to improvise for when you're out here in the Med, and you have to do these crazy back-ass moorings. It's beautiful around here too. Check it out. Here are some shots of some neighbors that were pulling in for med mooring. As you can see, you have to have someone motor or paddle to shore to secure lines to the stern, and forward mooring lines have to be available in order to keep you off the shore, or in this case, the wall.
Even 75-meter super yachts have to med moor in Bonifacio.
Okay, here we are in Bonifacio. Beautiful location here in Corsica.
Just married sign on the back of the boat.
Okay, kids, you ready for the ride? After leaving Bonifacio, we ran into some weather and had a 180-degree wind shift to find that we had a headwind or a breeze on the return trip as well. This proved to be the theme for the final few days of the charter, forcing us to motor most of the time as our condomaran required at least 10 knots to make it worthwhile to put the sails up. And with a headwind, our VMG was even worse.
But we enjoyed the weather, scenery, and just burning up some fuel.
Good morning. Actually, it's almost afternoon. We had a late start. We're gonna go, about 50 nautical miles today's trip. So it's gonna be a long one. I don't think we're gonna have a lot of wind. So we're leaving Madalena Island or Madalena Park, and we'll see you in about 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
It is Friday, and we're heading back to the marina. And behind me, you can see it's a beautiful scenery behind me, and it's called Isola Tavolara. When we came actually the other day, it was all covered in clouds. Half of it was covered, so now it's all visible. Very nice. Take a look around. Take a look. Hey, so as you can see, we're at Coco Loco. It's a cafe. It's early in the morning. We managed to successfully order some coffee. It actually tastes amazing. It's cappuccino. And our waitress, unfortunately, does not speak English. So I don't know what we said, but the menu that she brought has, I guess, dinner food. So we ended up ordering spaghetti and hamburgers for breakfast. We didn't see any croissants or any sort of breakfast food on the menu. So anyway, I did order a fried egg on my burger, so we'll show you the food when it arrives. Alright, so our food arrived. Check out my burger. Holy smokes,
That's one
look
big
at
ass
that.
burger, man, with the fried egg on
And
top.
it's got an Angus meat. So Angus meat burger with the fried egg and roasted potatoes. Oh, I think.
And I got pasta carbonara. It's a little bit more Italian.
Yeah, and
breakfast.
fresh Parmigiano Reggiano.
I got 2 more Americanos coming.
I tasted the Parmesan cheese. Oh, it's so good. It's really tasty.
All right, I want to see you take your first bite of your burger. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to cut it in half. Don't wait for me.
I don't know, man. Just shove it in your mouth. Come
Oh
on.
my god.
Dripping and everything.
That's good.
That's good?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The egg is really good.
Yeah?
Oh.
All right.
So as we show you some final footage at our base in Golfo Ranchi, we hope that you've enjoyed this video of our first charter in the Med. Please like, subscribe, and give us any comments or questions that you may have, as we'd love to hear from you.
In our next episode, we'll have a closer look at the Bali Open Space 4.2 and talk about some of the features that we liked or didn't like about this condomaran charter. We also have received another build update on our Kinetic 54, so we'll be pushing that video out to you soon too. Thanks for watching.